Everyone told John to shoot the dog. They said the dog had gone mad. They said it had rabies because it attacked John in his own kitchen. The dog bit John's hand until it bled. John was furious. He grabbed his gun. He pointed it at the animal he once loved, his finger tightening on the trigger. But John didn't know that pulling that trigger would be the biggest mistake of his life, and he certainly didn't know the truth. Let's go back to the start. John was a wealthy man, but he was alone. His big house felt empty after his wife passed away. One stormy night, he found Max. Max wasn't just a dog. He was a broken soul, starving and shivering by the roadside. John took him in. He fed him, bathed him, and gave him a warm bed. For 2 years, they were inseparable. Max was calm, gentle, and loving. He never barked. He never bit. He was the perfect gentleman. John used to say, "This dog has more humanity than most humans." Then enter Lisa. Lisa was young, beautiful, and looked like an angel. She was John's new nurse. John was getting old and he needed help with his medicine. Lisa was perfect. She cooked for him, cleaned the house, and read him books. John started to feel happy again. He thought he had found a daughter, but Max saw something else. The first time Lisa walked in, Max didn't wag his tail. He stood completely still. His eyes followed her every movement. When Lisa smiled at John, Max would let out a low, deep growl. John tried to ignore it. "Max, stop it. She is a friend." But the dog's behavior got worse. If Lisa brought John a glass of water, Max would knock it over. If Lisa sat on the sofa, Max would squeeze in between them and push her away. John was embarrassed. "I am so sorry, Lisa," he apologized. "I don't know what's wrong with him." Lisa would just smile sweetly and say, "It's okay, John. Animals can get jealous. He just loves you too much." But behind that smile, Lisa's eyes were cold. She wasn't jealous of the dog. She was afraid of him. She knew that he knew. It was a Tuesday evening, John's birthday. Lisa prepared a special dinner, a big juicy steak with mashed potatoes, John's favorite. The smell filled the house. John was hungry. He sat at the table. Lisa placed the plate in front of him. "Happy birthday, John," she whispered. John picked up his fork. He was about to take the first bite. Suddenly, Max jumped onto the table. Plates shattered. Glasses broke. Max didn't just bark. He lunged at John. He grabbed John's wrist with his sharp teeth and bit down hard. John screamed in pain. "Max, let go." Max didn't let go. He dragged John out of the chair, pulling him away from the food. John kicked the dog away. "You crazy animal," he shouted. Lisa ran to him, crying fake tears. "Oh my God, John, he's gone mad. He's going to kill you. You have to put him down." John was in pain. He was angry. He went to his cabinet and took out his hunting rifle. Max didn't run. He just lay there looking at John with sad, pleading eyes. John raised the gun. His finger touched the trigger. But then he heard a buzz. A housefly had landed on the steak, lying on the floor. It took a sip of the gravy. 3 seconds later, the fly dropped dead. Then a cockroach crawled over the mashed potatoes. It took 2 steps and curled up, dead. John froze. The gun fell from his hand. He looked at the food. Then he looked at Lisa. Lisa wasn't crying anymore. Her face had turned pale. She was backing away towards the door. It wasn't madness. It wasn't jealousy. It was poison. Max hadn't bitten John to hurt him. He bit him to stop the poison from entering his mouth. The pain in his hand was the only thing that kept him alive. Police arrived within minutes. They found a bottle of arsenic in Lisa's bag. She wanted John's money, and she was in a hurry. John sat on the floor, hugging Max. He cried into the dog's fur. begging for forgiveness. Max just licked the tears off John's face. The scars on John's hand healed, but they remained a reminder that sometimes the ones who hurt us are trying to save us, and the ones who feed us are trying to kill us. Thank you for watching Screams of Silent. If you believe that dogs are truly man's best friend, hit that like button, and for more stories about the truths that often go unheard, subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell icon. See you in the next story.